Very good afternoon to Mr. Eric Lee, Chairman of DAS and members of the DAS Executive Committee, Mr. Lee Siang, Chief Executive Officer, staff and students of DAS, parents, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this very significant and meaningful occasion, and it is indeed a privilege to be here with you to celebrate the perseverance, the commitment, and the accomplishments of our DAS graduates, as well as the dedicated educators. A wise man once said, "The more you read, the more you know. The more you know, the more places you go." This is a bit interactive because I'm an educator by profession. Can anybody maybe just shout out who said this? Not Mr. Unfortunately, it is not Minister Chan for all his infinite wisdom, but some Dr. Seuss, that's right, but very good guess, and thank you very much for that. Dr. Seuss, the writer of Horton Hears a Who and Green Eggs and Ham. While Dr. Seuss was probably referring to reading widely, it is an apt reminder that literacy, the ability to read and to make sense of what we read, are fundamentally liberating and empowering to any individual. In curriculum, where I used to be part of, we used to say this: we learn to read so that we can read to learn. But we all read differently and learn differently. Hence, I am very encouraged by the progress made in understanding and supporting individuals with dyslexia, including the learning experiences of our learners with dyslexia have also gradually become more supportive and positive. This shift reflects a growing recognition that dyslexia is a specific learning difference and not a deficit. And this is always work in progress, I admit, but we must and we will continue to create an environment where every child, regardless of their learning difference, can thrive and develop to their potential. And to this end, DAS plays an important role. For more than 30 years, the DAS has been at the forefront of empowering individuals with dyslexia in Singapore. And through DAS partnership with the Ministry of Education, the main literacy program has been a valued source of support for learners with dyslexia in both our primary and secondary schools. As we continue to partner each other to support our students, we will always have to embrace what I like to call both the timeless and the timely. Certain things that we do as educators will be timeless and fundamental. They don't change. For example, the belief in our students, being mission-centered, knowing what we do is for the students. But certain things that we do will have to be timely, one of which is perhaps some of our strategies, like harnessing technological advancements, particularly in educational tools, to open new doors of learning. And this could include things like adaptive learning platforms, text-to-speech software, and you may have read in the Straits Times recently that the MOE has collaborated with GovTech on a platform called Simpler, which is an AI-powered tool that simplifies complex text for our students. While it is still at the beginning stages, the trials have shown that it can benefit students who require greater reading support, including those with dyslexia. Now, when used thoughtfully, appropriately, and purposefully, it can help to reduce some of the cognitive processing for our students. Technology is not a silver bullet. It cannot replace the timeless importance of educators and the human teacher and the human touch. But we cannot stem the tide of technology. And schools, as well as organizations like DAS, can wield technology wisely and well to complement, to supplement, and to augment the crucial role of our teachers. And while strategies can be timely, what is timeless is DAS mission and impact on young lives. And we are very proud of our young graduates here. Many of them have disappeared, I think, to prepare for the ceremony. And many of them will have individual stories. But, you know, as Mr. Lee had highlighted, if I could just explicate on some of the stories of two very inspiring individuals. First, let me share about Loh Kah Wing, recipient of the Special Achievement Award. Now, Kah Wing began his journey with DAS as a primary 5 student in 2019. And at that time, he was struggling with self-confidence and was facing significant challenges in reading and spelling. Over the years, he has diligently learned and applied strategies to improve his reading and spelling. And with the unwavering determination and support from his educational therapist at the Jurong Point Learning Center, Kah Wing has become a confident and outstanding individual. Now a Year 4 student at the Assumption Pathway School, he does well in school and contributes thoughtfully to class discussions. He also has demonstrated remarkable personal growth. He has developed strong public speaking skills, and his passion in baking has also earned him recognition in school, where he received a nomination to present to visitors at a school event. So well done, Kah Wing, on your remarkable journey of growth. Can we give Kah Wing a round of applause? I was about to ask him to stand, but I think they have all gone off somewhere. Next, allow me to share about Muhammad Musa bin Muhammad Nurizam Shah, who is currently a second-year business management student at Nanyang Poly. And Musa is the recipient of the Young Achiever Award, which recognizes former DAS students who have made noteworthy achievements. Now, Musa has shown exceptional growth and leadership skills. In 2024, he was appointed as an EXCO member at the Nanyang Polytechnic as head of outreach for the Communications Club. This role requires strong writing and verbal skills, and that highlights how far Musa has come. Musa also delivers motivational speeches and presentations in school. And beyond school, Musa is an active volunteer with FITRA, a charity organization supporting the rehabilitation and reintegration of ex-offenders. And he volunteers alongside his father. That's really nice. He participates in special events and distributes gift packs, groceries, and food rations to the recipients. So Musa's journey is inspiring because it not only demonstrates his personal accomplishments, but also his commitment to serve the community. So congratulations, Musa, on your well-deserved recognition. If you indulge me, I just wanted to also, beyond these two stories, to share a personal story. Many years ago, when I was babysitting my goddaughter, I have a goddaughter, and we were having fun. And when I was driving her back home, we were talking about school. And she broke down in the middle of the journey when she was talking about how sometimes she struggles with reading and especially with spelling. She did not understand why, but things just seemed to be a struggle. And she sobbed in the car. And as her godmother, there was a sense of helplessness and compassion towards her at that moment. What could I possibly do? And when we reached her house, all I could do was to give her the biggest hug I could muster and tell her that I love her. So if I may speak life into the words of our recipients here, I had hoped that they would be here, but I would just sow this into their lives, because who knows when I will be able to have this privilege of addressing them again. So I just wanted to sow some lives into our recipients. First of all, I want to tell all of you that you are wonderfully made. You are valued, you are loved. The challenges you face, the accomplishments you have, how you do in school, do not change the fact that you are a person of worth. And this is important. You may not always feel so. There will be challenges. People may not always tell you so. You could be shadowed by doubts, and there will be struggles. But I sow this now into your hearts. So please keep that close to you throughout life, through good days and through not so good days, that you are valued and you are wonderfully made. Second, you have powerful lifelong assets. One of them said, superpower. During your time at DAS and in school, many of you have not only improved your literacy skills, but have developed tools for lifelong learning, things like time management, organizational skills. But beyond these practical skills, your journey has also equipped you with two crucial assets: resilience, adaptability. You have learned to overcome challenges, adjust your learning strategies, and persevere. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, wield these tools of overcoming and adaptability well. Cultivate a curious and discerning mind. Reframe obstacles as stepping stones for growth and possibilities. The future we face will be unpredictable, but your capacity to learn, unlearn, and relearn will be your compass. Your unique perspectives and experiences will be invaluable in helping us to craft tomorrow's solutions to tomorrow's problems. That is the kind of faith I have in our young people. Third, you are in a unique position to appreciate and empathize. Your success today in graduation or in one of the things you do is not just a testimony of your own dedication and hard work. That is certainly important, but also a source, also the support of those who journey with you, like your parents and your teachers and friends. Your experiences and struggles can allow you to better understand those who may also feel out of place. And just as others have supported you, pay it forward. Be kind. Be appreciative. Do good. You are never too young or too old to begin. So on that note of appreciation, we must recognize that it takes collective effort of educators, families, and supporters who have been instrumental in the journey of our young students. To all our parents and guardians here, the journey of learning is never a solo endeavor. Your steadfast presence, encouragement, and belief have provided the solid ground from which your children have grown. But more importantly, it is your love for them and your acceptance of them that is the most important in their lives. Your collaborative and positive partnership with DAS and the schools is powerful role modeling for your children the way forward. So thank you very much, parents, and I think they deserve a round of applause. And to the staff of DAS, who are very busy organizing this, I salute you and your commitment in supporting our children. You have not just taught, you've inspired, encouraged, and empowered these young lives to reach their potential. The confidence you've instilled and the skills you have nurtured will serve them well into the future. May I encourage you to embrace and balance always between the timeless as well as the timely. And to all our DAS graduating cohort of 2024, today isn't just about certificates and formalities. It's about celebrating the journey that each of you have undertaken. Today isn't about marking an end, but kickstarting a beginning, a launch pad for your future endeavors. And I end with this story. Some of you may have heard this before, and if you have, forgive me and indulge me. But I've read the story about the Chinese bamboo. And the Chinese bamboo is a plant. I'm not sure if we see it here very often, but sometimes we see pictures of bamboo groves. Now, according to what I've read, the bamboo plant stays underground, unseen for years. You can plant a shoot or a seed, and it stays underground for years. You don't see it, you can water it, you can sun it, you can nurture it, and there is no sign of any shoot or greenery for at least 5 years. Some people give up and think that maybe I don't have any green thumbs or green fingers, and this is not working. But miraculously, after 5 years or so, the shoot appears out of the soil as a little green shoot. And once it appears, there is nothing stopping it. Miraculously, within a very short period of time, it shoots up. And apparently, the Chinese bamboo can grow all the way up to 7 stories high. From nothing to 7 stories high. And this is a story I wanted to end, to tell our students, parents, and educators that sometimes we don't see the fruits of our labor immediately, but at the right time, with the right conditions, our students, like the Chinese bamboo, will flourish and grow and do wonderful things. So to our students, we are rooting for you, no pun intended, and certainly the best is yet to be. Congratulations and my best wishes to all of you.